What's up, guys? It's Monday morning. I'm sitting down here waiting to eat. The restaurant right down from my apartment. A lot of people ask how much things cost, and I give a cost of living videos. Did a couple of them, and I usually break it down into different categories and tell you how much I spend a month. But I thought I'd do something different today, and as I go around and we buy things to eat and drink, I will show you how inexpensive it is to live here. And we're going to start with breakfast. Got some babor here, and I got me a coffee, and I'll let you know how much after I eat. All right, that was delicious babor, and I had my coffee. The coffee is $1. I paid $1 for the coffee. And keep in mind, this is going to be for two people, because there's myself and Seng Lai. So the babor, each bowl, was only 75 cents, 3,000 real. So that was $1.50 for breakfast, and $1 for my coffee. That brings us up to $2.50. And now I'm here waiting to go into my class. I got here a little early so we could get stuff to drink. We each got a sugarcane juice from that guy right down there. He's there every day. And then we bought a bottle of water for later. These are 1,000 real each, 25 cents. The small water is only 25 cents. So there's another 75 cents, which brings the total up to $3.25 for the day so far. Like I said, I'm just going to include food and drinks to let you know how much on average you can actually live here. We haven't gone to the market yet, so we'll be going out to eat later today also. And of course, I will let you know how much everything costs probably after school, after my first class. Before my second class starts, we'll get a something else to drink, maybe another water or maybe a Sprite. And I will let you know how much all that costs, of course. All right, talk to you guys later. All right, I just now finished with my first class, 11 to 12, the adult class. This is where I usually sit, on a small little stool. It's a very nice lady that owns the hair salon right here. She'll let us, as you can see, sit on these little stools in the shade and just chill out. I don't want to go all the way home and then come back half hour after I get there. So we usually just wait here. As you can see, Seng Lai got something else to drink. Sugarcane juice, 25 cents again. So I had another 25. She also got a Red Bull energy drink for 50 cents. So there is another 75 cents, which brings us up to $4 for the day so far. That's all for food and drinks. I still have a water left in my classroom for my afternoon class. But before I go in, I'm probably going to get a Sprite, which would be another 50 cents. So that would be, so far, $4.50, which is not bad. A lot of people might say, well, you've only eaten once, though. But that's just the way I am. I've been that way since even back in the States. I worked a third shift job, and normally I would just eat like a sandwich, like a bologna sandwich before I went to work. I wouldn't eat anything at work. I would grab like one energy drink and then some water or something for the rest of the shift. And then I would eat a big meal when I got home and something to snack on before I went to bed. And it's kind of the same way here. It's just the way my metabolism is. Believe it or not, that before, that rice porridge, man, that'll really fill you up. It's got a lot of stuff in there, meat and bean sprouts, and of course the rice. It's really good, very filling. Well, like I said, we'll be eating again after class. I'm usually hungry. We'll stop, get something to eat. And then sometime during the night, we'll go out and maybe get something else. But that's the purpose of this particular part of the video, is to show you how much I spend in a day. And keep in mind, again, this is for 2 people. So, is it affordable here? I would say absolutely yes. We typically, for food and drink, do not spend more than $10 a day. That's a pretty good deal. If I do buy a few beers, let's say I buy a 6-pack of Anchor, my favorite beer, that will be another $3 because they're only 50 cents a can. So on those occasions when I do, I would add that to the total. Yeah. So I would say it's very affordable. This restaurant right here across the street, if you wanted something quick to eat, nothing fancy, but it is good, and it is very, very cheap. You can get some dishes there for as little as 2,000 real, which is only 50 cents. So it's good for a quick little snack. But that's not my style. I don't like to eat at work or right before work. I prefer to eat after, so I'm not in a hurry. I don't have to worry about spilling things on my uniform. But this isn't a matter of trying to save money like a lot of people think. It's just when I'm hungry, I eat. That's just generally the way I do things. People here, they sometimes almost seem like they're on a schedule. Like every 2 hours they'll want something to eat, even a little snack, something from a street cart going by. And that's okay, that's fine. But sometimes Seng Lai looks at me funny. She's like, oh, do you want something? I'm like, oh, no, I'm not hungry. And she looks at me funny. It's like, what do you mean hungry? You ate 2 hours ago. That's a long time. I was like, nope, just not hungry. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. And school is done for the day. I went home, took a shower, couldn't decide where to eat, passing by here, little silver pot place, and we're going to get some food for dinner. I love these places. Just a little roof table, small little kitchen, but they put out all these amazing dishes, and you can just choose for whichever ones you want. And of course they have all the stuff on the table, as you can see over there, that you can add to your dish if you wish. There's a little kitchen area back there. It's a perfect place to eat. Usually I get something I don't even know what it is. I open up all the containers. I look inside. I smell. They all smell good. So I just pick the one that I feel like eating for the day. So, okay, she's waiting patiently. I should go eat. There we go. Getting our meal for the day. All right. Talk to you guys later. And yes, I know I say that a lot, but it's because I will. Ooh, all right. That was a pretty amazing dish I had. It was had a little bit of everything. A lot of beans, and I love beans. That broth was incredible. It had some chicken parts, some cow parts. Had a little bit of everything in there. It was really, really rich and savory, and it went perfect with the rice. The rice kind of tones down that overly rich texture or taste of the bowl of food. It was really, really good though. And that was $2 again for both of us total. her meal and my meal. So I believe that puts us up, because I did buy that other Sprite. That puts us up to $6.50 we spent today on food, drinks. And if you're wondering if this is like a typical day on what we spend, the answer would be yes and no. We haven't been to the market yet, so we need some meat and vegetables to cook at home. Typically we'd go there, and for $10 we could both eat for like almost a whole week, all of our meals at home. So that's actually a better value than going out to eat every meal. But because of how inexpensive the restaurants are here, if you eat locally, it's not that much more expensive. So typically we wouldn't be spending that much money, even though it's not a lot of money. So we would not be spending that much on food twice a day or 3 times a day, because we'll be going out again later for a snack, a snack or something else. And then we'll probably add another couple bucks on there. So about $8.50 total for the day to eat and for everything we drank. And again, that's not typical, because the water we buy in the little bottles of water are 25 cents each, as I said. But again, we are the ones that we have at home, the big ones we get for $1 that last us a long time, like the great big, what is it, 27 liters or whatever it is. Those are both empty, and we still have yet to take them, return the empties and get full ones. So what I'm trying to say is that as cheap as that was, we usually can do it even less expensively by cooking at home, getting the big jugs of water and filling up our water bottles from that, instead of just buying one every time you want one. A little bit cheaper. So I guess that's it. A short little video to let you know that it's completely possible, 2 of us, and we're only going to spend less than $9 in a day for all our food and all of our drinks. And that, I think, is a pretty good bargain. Now, of course, if you're going to eat at a traditional restaurant or in a Western food place, you're going to pay Western food prices. So you can expect to pay, there are some places you'll pay $6.50, $7 for just one meal for one person. That's why eating local for me is best, because the food is delicious, it's not going to hurt you, and it's very cheap. And if you're a budget conscious soon-to-be expat or expat now, you're thinking about coming over, making the move, you can definitely get by on not a whole lot of money. Alright, so we're just going to take a walk downtown. Got to walk off some of that rich food I just had. That filled me up. So I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye for now.